Hello there guys and gals, and welcome back to chapter 4 of Danganronpa, Danganfryingpan, whatever this is called. Danganronpa of course. So, it is chapter 4, and this is where things start getting just a little bit more interesting. Now, chapter 4 and chapter 5 are a lot shorter in comparison to the previous 3, so that's all good. But the first thing we're going to do is head to the map then, after we were in the dining hall. We're going to go to the 3rd floor and just pick the point that has 4F by it. So here is Hope's Peak 3rd floor, and that is the first thing that we're going to do. So turn just immediately around, and we're going to head up the 4th floor. Now, like I said, things start getting a lot more interesting in this game. I mean, it's pretty interesting anyway, but the mystery is going to take its toll. So, what we're going to do then, we're going to go to the music room. So, turn left as you begin, and the music room with the piano symbol on it on the map will be right in front of you. Like I said, I'm always using the map to see where to go. Just makes things that little bit easier. So, we're going to speak to our... I mean, I'm not being funny. There's a little bit of tension in the air between Kyoko and Makoto. Get Makoto. Alright, there's a little bit of something in the air. It was Sayaka before she got stabbed, and now we're all after Kyoko because she's all detective-y and cool and stuff. So anyway, there's going to be one dialogue option that we're going to choose, and we're going to make sure to choose Don't Tell Her. As, of course, Sakura was the spy, and oh no, it's all kicking off now. So make sure to choose the option Don't Tell Her. I think even if you do try to tell her, it'll basically tell you that you can't anyway. So this is going to be one of those that Kyoko is now seriously pissed off with us. And oh no, my heart, she shatters into 70 little pieces. Anyway, after this bit we're going to leave the room. And we are going to now go to the headmaster's office. So go back down the way you came. Turn to the left. And then we're going to turn to the left again. And straight in front of you is going to be the Whodunnitthistime Oath. Which, of course, is locked. So, well, that sucks, doesn't it? So, when we know that it is locked, what we're going to do from here then, we're going to turn around once again from the headmaster's office. And we're going to move up just a tiny bit and enter the office to our left now. So, head straight into the office. And then when we get into said office, what we're going to do is just examine the photo. It should be just on the right. You can see it's starting to float down, but we are going to examine that photo and get really, really confused. Okay, what in the hell is going on right here? God damn it! Anyway, let us leave the area, and we're going to turn around 90 degrees to the right. We're going to see a pair of white doors, so basically just go immediately behind you, more or less. Because what you're going to see is we're going to the chem lab. So it's literally just to the right on the map, as you can see. There it is, old chem labaroni. And what we're going to do is examine the chemical cabinet, which Asahina is going to pop her head up. There she is. Then yo. Oh, and Sakura. Oh, God. Man, that's awkward. Anyway, examine the chemical cabinet. Not a lot less left to do here. Nothing too much. Sakura, what's that protein, yo? And again, then we are just going to leave the area. So again, all we did was examine the old chemical cabinet right there. So, what we're going to do, turn around, head back towards the music room. What we're going to do is turn left now, And we're going to see the data lab. This little blue door right here should say, there it is, just on the top left, it'll say data lab. And of course this one is locked as well, which it's not going well at the moment, is it? It's not really going too well. Anyway, we are now just sent back to the dining hall automatically, so spank your hairy crutch for that. And we're just going to have a little bit of conversation. So we're just going to speak to, in fact, we need to speak to all four anyway, so do it in any order that you particularly pick or want to choose.
Okay. Well...
But...
Hey! Your teacher... Too bad!
Well...
So, that's right! What's your deal?
How about that? Perhaps.
But...
What?
So that...
Hey, come on. Of course. What? You know? That's right. Such ignorance.
It would seem...
So, in order to protect Sakura, we are very much being cast as the bad guy now. And Kyoko, please don't hate us. I'm just trying to protect Sakura, damn it. Anyway, so after this, what we're going to do is turn around and we're going to go straight into the bathhouse, directly opposite of where the dining hall is. Kyoko, my love, please do not hate me. Anyway, we are going to speak to Toko right now. Old Toko off her nut job.
Wow! Huh? What? Yes!
Is that all it takes for anyone to be that obsessed with you? You just be a bit of a dick and then it works. Then... Well, I can't do it. I'm too nice. But you know what they say? Well, apparently nice guys finish last. I finished within 3 seconds, but anyway, that's a completely different story. So anyway, after speaking to Toko, while I just talked about absolutely nothing there, she finally moves out of the way, or Genocide Jill, interact with the laptop, and we are speaking to Alter Ego. Henyo!
I see.
Just a second. So then... Leave it to me.
I see.
Hey! That's right. Well... I see. That's right. So,
Hey!
sorry.
What?
Indeed. Sorry. Headmaster? Okay.
Perhaps. Huh?
So then.
Sorry.
Hey,
So, okay.
anyway.
I see. Okay then.
I see.
Indeed.
But...
Well... That's right!
How about that?
So...
Wait.
Well...
However,
What the heck?
So... No matter what?
well,
So...
Please!
Soon the doors.
Correct. Hey. It's...
Starting to get real tense, right? Anyway, after the whole bunch of conversation there, we are now going to head to the dining hall, of course, as per usual. And we're going to then be coming up to the first bit of free time, which is all handy. So we're going to leave the area, just head to the dining hall. When we get to the dining hall, we are going to speak to Sakura. Sakura! Oh, baby, wouldn't you talk loud? No, I'm not going to bother.
What's your... Okay.
You know?
Just the worst. Oh! Please.
Bastard! Hey, come...
well.
What the heck?
Why all the hate? Why all the pearls? Why anything? So, after we get, you know, unceremoniously shanked by everyone right there, it is now free time. So, of course, Sakura and Kyoko are unavailable, for reasons that we already know about. So, what we're going to do then, we're going to go ahead and find Yasuhiro for the first time. So, we haven't spoken to Hiro yet, so that is who we are going to find right now. And he is going to be on the 3rd or 5th floor. Yeah, I told you it was the 4th floor. So he's right by the... Of course. But he's on the 4th floor. When you get there, he should be right in front of you. You can tell by his whacked out Marge Simpson hairstyle. Sort of. And anyway, so because it's a first time encounter, we don't have to give him a present. So after we speak to him, give him no present and we will still get the Lost in Thought skill.
Could it be? How about that? Don't be mean! Well? What the heck? How about that? Well?
So, what I realised in earlier videos, telling you to go and Google it, etc, etc, well, that was very lazy of me. So what I'm going to do is actually put the presents for whoever we spend free time with. I'm going to put his likes and his loves in the description box below, just to make it easier for you. So I do apologise for being a lazy twonk before. But yeah, so I'll put, who are we going for, of course? We're going for Hiro. Yasuhiro again. Right after Hina, actually. We're going to go and speak to Asahina first. So I'm going to be putting Hiro's and Hina's likes and loves in the description box below. So if you want to check your presents, have a look at the description box, see what they like and love. If you got the present, then we can go and spend some time with Hina, and we are going to give her a present. For me, I ended up giving her the G-Sick. Honestly, I got no idea what the hell that is, but I give her the G-Sick anyway, because it is what she likes. So, yes, I will apologise about the previous videos where I tell you to go and look yourself. That was very bad, very lazy of me as a guide maker, so, yeah. So remember, I'm going to put the likes and loves from Yasuhiro and Asahina in the description box in this video below, because that is who we're spending time with. If you wanted to be spending time with anyone else, then it's probably worth going to have a look on Google. Or whatever, just to go and take a look. Or True Achievements. So definitely worth having a look on True Achievements. Very good guides from guys on there who have put all the likes and loves for everyone as well. So, but again, specifically just for this video, I'm putting Hiro and Hina just because I'm, that's who I'm dealing with. So we've given Hina the G-Sick. Again, if you get this question, it's swimming, but you may get a random question, which doesn't matter, doesn't make any difference. If you get it wrong, you will get it right eventually. But we are going to earn 1 skill point.
Just a second. Oh! Okay.
Attention.
So, 'tis not quite bedtime just yet. Not yet. So, what we are going to do, it's nighttime. Monokuma has called us all to the gym for a special meeting. So that's where we're going to go. We can actually fast travel to the gym, so I'm not sure what I was trying to accomplish right there. We can just go straight there. No need to work out, but this is where things get annoying for everyone. Ah, wow.
Today, I'm... What?
Come on.
In other words, hey, What is this?
You're a liar!
Thrills, chills,
What the heck? Oh!
I'm sorry. I see.
What? Not possible. Impossible.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry.
What? Come on. I see.
That's terrible!
Hina. I'm sorry. Well,
But...
Soon the door.
What?
Calm down.
What?
Any...
but I...
Welly, 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 well. Can you believe it was Macho Woman Randy Savage? Oh, I'm gonna smoke him. Who was the spy? Unbelievable. Right, so, of course we're going to be worried about Sakura. Everyone died for a lot less earlier on, so actually being the spy must... Well, that must be a bit paranoia-inducing. Although Sakura is, of course, one of the... has one of the best body shapes that I've ever seen in terms of bodybuilding. So we're going to go to breakfast. Although, of course, I know it is just animated, but still. Incredible, incredible muscle. So again, a lot of dialogue here, and finally, Byakuya slightly gets put in his place a little bit, because Asahina is on the warpath.
Stop.
What the heck?
What?
Hey,
What the heck?
in other words,
But...
What the hell?
You disgust your... It should have...
What? Interesting.
What is this?
that's right. Hey,
I don't... you know?
Dude, Byakuya got slapped square in the nips. I bet that pinched a bit. And, well, Genocide Jill's not going to take that line down, is she? So, more interesting stuff's going to happen between those two, because she's off her nut, isn't she, Genocide Jill? very, it's very jokery / Harley Quinn type stuff, isn't it? So again, I'm just having a little look through my presents, because what we're going to do now, we're going to go back and choose Yasuhiro for another 2 encounters here. So we get 4 overall in this chapters. So I just make sure that I've got 2 presents for Yasuhiro. Again, if you're doing the same as me, which I highly recommend, just so it saves a lot of time, it's just easier for you as well. Just make sure to have a look at the likes and loves that I've put in the description box, which I actually will put in the description box this time. So you can, again, put that with the presents. We're back on the 4th floor, Yasuhiro. And then, of course, you can make sure that you've got the same presents, or ones that he likes / loves. And there he is, old chunky head. He's just on the right-hand side as you begin, and then we can go from there. As long as you've got 2 presents, we should be good to go.
Well? Whoa! Yo! Oh! Yup! Could it be? What? But... How about... Well? What the heck?
To be fair, mind, a royal curry sounds good. So if you had a royal curry, that's all good. Next up, I'm going to give him the gardening shears, or the layering shears. But he's in the hallway of the 1st floor here, once again. So like I said, we're going to pick Hiro for a 2nd time. Now, he may be a bit tricky to find, but from here, go straight, then to the left before you get to the dormitories. And he's all the way at the end, right here. So if you're having trouble trying to find him, there he is. So this time, because I've got the gardening shears, or whatever they're called, that's what I give him next. But again, like I said, have a look at the likes and loves, see what presents you've got, and, you know, go from there. And we will get 1 skill point for each of these encounters. So, that's all good.
Whoa! Well? Could it be?
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and...
Now, remember that Byakuya slap from earlier? This is where it's going to schnoz hits the fnoz. So we leave our bedroom, we hear a scream, and we basically need to sprint straight to the dining hall. You are? I don't know if anyone's ever been attacked and comes out with the words, you are? I usually come out with words, ow, and you son of a bitch, and please stop, well, whatever's happening here, we're gonna see. Well, I might as well just ruin it for you. So basically, Genocide Jill attacks Hina with a pair of scissors and stabs her square in the shoulder. There we go. So if somebody stabbed me in the shoulder, I'm gonna be like, please stop stabbing me in the shoulder. Although you are probably sounds like a more realistic scream than please stop stabbing me in the shoulders. To be honest, mind, the words "you are" just sounds honestly like a Welsh mother just shouting at their kid after they mumbled something under their breath. But anyway, that is what that sounds like. So, Hina doesn't die, luckily, but she does get patched up. So what we're going to do is go ahead and speak to Asahina. Asahina! Asahina! So press the Y button here and make sure to choose Fight.
What the heck?
You're serious?
Sorry.
Hina.
Huh?
Hey! How dare I can't! What? I can't!
Hey. It would seem...
Wait. Goodbye.
And then Sakura gets right into bodybuilding steroid rage. And she's going on the rampage. So we're going to speak to Kyoko once again. Old Kirigiri chicken. Piri chicken? Kirigiri? Right. So anyway, make sure to choose that issue as a reaction. Again, she's still not happy with us. So our little heart is still being broken in 17 different pieces.
Because that's fine. And
And then after this, we're going to speak to Kyoko again. This time we're going to pursue the dialogue, something else. So there it is. So press Y and then choose something else.
Indeed. Shall we go? Indeed. Wrong.
Why you still hate us? Anyway, we're going to examine the laptop first. That's the first thing that we're going to do. So basically here what's going to happen is Kyo's going to come up a plan to take Alter Ego to the secret room. On the second floor. And he's going to try and hack into the school system. It's a good plan. It's a good plan.
That's right. That's right. So, but still, I'm gonna do my...
Hey. Certainly. Correct. Makoto. Hey. Now, if...
So, I wanna leave it to me.
That's right. However, that's what we have to do. Correct. It's true. Makoto. However, it's true.
So then, that is what we're going to do. We're going to fast travel to the boys' bathroom then on the second floor. Because if you remember, we got attacked square in the noggin. which we will find out who done that a little later on. So go to Hope's Peak 2nd floor, boys' bathroom, and then of course, if you remember, the secret room.
Hey. Why? Just a second. So then...
is the green stall at the end. So move your camera to the right slightly, interact with it, and get into the secret room. Now when we get here, what we're going to do is examine the desk and put the plan into a sickness motion, and then we're just going to be back in our room while someone rings the bell. So examine the desk, and that is about that.
That's right. Leave it to me. So, I'm... Huh? Thank you.
Makoto. Correct. Goodbye. What? Why is that? Whew. It's true. However, so... correct.
I'm not a ding-dong. So, what we're going to do is examine the door right now. And it's going to start, well, this is where death appears, and life is not going to be as grand as it once was, even though we've just witnessed loads of deaths and stuff. So it wasn't all that grand to begin with, but make sure it's not going to be that grand anyway. So, for whatever reason here, it took me a while to get that one going. So when we get here then, just go ahead and speak to Asahina, and then we're going to find once more yet a dead body. It's going to be pretty predictable who it is, mind. Can you guess? I'll give you £1. Ah, well, isn't that a shame? So, that's a surprise. Sakura's dead. No.
Anyway, listen to me. Wrong. It would seem... in other words, indeed. Makoto.
Please!
A body had...
Danganronpa.
Huh? Sakura, she's...
Yes?
I see.
Just a second.
Huh? It's your fault!
What?
Ba-bum, ba-bum. What the heck? Come on! In other words, What is
That's fun.
What? Hey. So... in other words... Hey. That's fine. Correct. In other words... However... It's true. In other words...
So, luckily this isn't as back and forward as Chapter 3, but this is quite a tricky one to solve. And again, it's not as long either, so that's all good. So the first thing we're going to do then, we are going to examine Sakura, the dead body, of course. So obviously, investigation has begun. To be honest, it looks just like she's sleeping and she's just dribbling a little bit by there. So that's that's exactly how I look. Except not as toned and fantastically built, which is a damn shame. Next, interact with the wrapper on the floor just by Sakura's feet. There she go, that looks like a wrapper. And no, it's not an M&M wrapper. But it could well just be. So that gets added as well. Have a look at the blood, which is on the floor just to the right of Sakura. Sorry, the broken glass. Sorry, that's broken glass. That's not blood, is it? There is blood we need to examine as well, but... So to the right of the body, and the blood is just by the magazine rack. So you can see the magazine rack there just in the background, and you can just see it there on the top right, just on the right of Sakura's body. That is where the blood is. So apologies for some reason, I can't tell the difference between broken glass and blood. I am dumb. So the 4 bottles then, interact with the 4 bottles, turn the camera to the right. This is just sitting on the cabinet there at the back.
So, in other words,
now make sure to turn your camera all the way to the right because we're going to interact with the locker. There it is. Obvious looking locker. It's only one there.
it's true. Wrong. Hey. Indeed.
Right, when you've interacted with the locker, turn the camera all the way to the left and interact with the protein bottle, which is on the floor. Obvious looking one, which it is. Just between the door and Byakuya right there.
So, wrong. Just a second.
Damn, with the amount of protein that Sakura drank, her farts on her dumps must have been incredible. And if you've ever drunk a protein drink, you'll know exactly what I mean. So interact with the chair next to Byakuya anyway. Oh yeah, death farts off protein drinks, Jesus. Now interact with the door there on the left. There we go. And now we've just got to speak to Hina, Byakuya, and Kyoko. So just speak to those 3, of course. They are the only 3 in the room. So make sure to speak to all 3, and then we will be able to finally leave.
What?
However, it's true. Listen, so that...
Now, yes, there was a little bit of an edit, but for some reason I completely forgot to speak to Kyoko, which is what we're going to do now. After we do that, we can finally leave the area. Again, if you don't examine all of the things in the room, the game won't let you, so don't worry about missing anything. So what we're going to do now, we head straight downstairs, and we are immediately going to go to Toko's room, which I thought we could just fast travel to, but that's just me being lazy, so we're not able to do that. So what we're going to do is obviously just go forward, and it is the 4th door on the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There it is. So go ahead and speak to Toko, and then what we need to do is pursue the dialogue option, talk. So when it appears, press the Y button, and then press talk.
What do you want?
Well, you were about as handy as a chocolate condom. Right, we are going to turn to the left now. We're going to go to Hiro's room. So Hiro should be in his room. Once again, we are not able to fast travel. Just having a little check where he is. So he'll be like the 3rd door here on the right. As we turn the corner. Yasuhiro! And all we're going to do this time is pursue the dialogue option. Need something. So there it is. Pursue that.
You got it all. Don't look. Hey. Hey. What?
And then if you're wondering where the hell do we go next, well, that's easy for you. We're going to go to the Chem Lab. So we're going to go back to all the way to the 4th floor now. Nope, that's the 3rd floor. So we're going to the 4th floor because the Chem Lab is right there. Byakuya should be there, so that is what we're going to do. And we're going to do a little bit more examination in ning. Right, so after, of course, Byakuma has a little speak with us, we're going to examine the chemical cabinet. Just on the left, the one with the ABC and the big cabinet with chemicals in it. Hence why it's called a chemical cabinet, of course. And a few things to look at then. So, have a look at the broken bottle there on the right. There are 3 things on the floor that we're going to have a look. The first will be the broken bottle. The second is going to be the big yellow powder. Should be fairly obvious what that is. And I know a whole bunch of druggies just went, powder? Powder? Where? But no, it's just yellow powder. It's not the good white stuff that you all enjoy so much. So the yellow powder then interact with the footprints. And then what all you have to do then is examine cabinet A, cabinet B, and cabinet C. So just interact with all 3 of them, and that will be it for this area.
I see. What? What?
Right then, next up we are going to go back to the rec room, and that's just for the last bit of information we need. Now, if we can't fast travel, like at the moment we can't, all we've got to do, we've just got to head back out. So we'll back out of here, back out of the data lab, and then we're able to fast travel. So that's just in case that you can't ever fast travel, just get out of the area that you're currently in. There we go. So, of course, for some reason, we can't fast travel while we're looking close up at something for some reason. But so now, now we should be able to after we leave this area. But yeah, this is it. And then all we're going to do then is literally, once again, of course, it always takes about 30 minutes for the trial anyway. So that is what we're going to do. So here we are then, back to the recording recreation room. And then what we're going to do is examine the 4 bottles, the dead body, and the magazine stand. And that's, again, all the information we have. So, a pretty tricky one this time around. Don't leave the area. So, yeah, interact with the 4 bottles again. Then interact with Sakura. And then interact with the magazine stand. And then we'll be able to enter the big red door. And get this tang on the go.
So... Hey. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So then... Listen. I knew it. In other words, hey. Just a second. Hey. Whew. So... Hey. I see. Hey. It's true. Indeed. Correct. Hey. Correct. So... However...
What the heck? Oh, forget.
What?
Phew!
Now then.
So, as usual then, of course, make a manual save if you so wish. And we're going to use a couple of skill points again. Again, obviously, it is your preference and depends how you spend your free time or anything. If you obviously followed the video, you should get the same as me. I highly advise just choosing the same as me as well. So we're going to pick Menacing Focus this time. And the reason for that is it makes bullet time, it just makes it so much easier. It basically maxes out our focus gauge. So remember with the bullet time battle, we can press the right bumper and we basically become invincible. We become a lot more invincible, a lot longer. So I highly advise choosing Menacing Focus right there because we're gonna start doing a couple of bullet time battles, 2 or 3 in each trial now, rather than just the one. So also with the bullet time battles in this one, there is going to be more than one truth bullet we can shoot, and obviously I will be sure to tell you which that is straight away when we get there. So what we're going to do then, choose Io's account here for the first truth bullet, and we need to, the target to shoot will be The Only Reason You Have by Yasuhiro. Remember to get rid of all the purple dialogue, the white noise as well with the A button. So this is the one, The Only Reason You Have by Hiro.
Another reason you...
And then we go straight in for another truth bullet. So it's Pocket Trash, should be the only one. And the target to shoot will be I Never Saw Her by Yasuhiro again. So old Marge Simpson here, I Never Saw Her. And again, of course, make sure to choose shoot with the A button or the purple dialogue that pops up. Here is I Never Saw Her, there it is. And then we've got a couple of reasonings to do.
Hiro, when we...
What's that got to do with anything?
And then the first reasoning is going to be when Sakura got that candy. When Sakura got that candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro.
Proof? What are you...
That's a C. See?
And for the next reasoning, it's going to be on the magazine shelf. So top option for me there, it is on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine. I think that's true.
Right, unfortunately, we're coming up to my least favourite thing. It's the absorb bullet. And we have to absorb the answer magazine shelf by Kyoko. So, again, don't worry about this. Again, shoot all the purple dialogue, which you'll have to do quite quickly now. But it is the magazine shelf by Kyoko. There it is. So make sure to press and hold the Y button there. And then what we need to shoot is when Ogre's body was discovered by Yasuhiro. So when Yasuhiro's talking, make sure to choose when Ogre's body was discovered. You'll have to shoot the purple dialogue twice and then shoot it. There it is.
It's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the
I think we can all...
And we're coming up to the bullet time battle. Now remember, as soon as we begin, what we're going to do is press the right bumper, and then we can just carry on as normal. Basically, we're invincible then, so, and our max gauge is, focus gauge is completely maxed out. So press the right bumper, A button, Y buttons you've been doing. But like I said, what we're going to do, when the moment of truth appears at the very end and you've got to choose an answer, press and hold the left bumper button to bring up more options, okay? Very important, I'll tell you what to do, but we have to do it quite quickly. So, when we smash through this, I'll tell you in just a moment.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
So when we get here, then the answer should be the same. It should be Kyoko's examination summary, so press the Y button is fine. But when we get to that screen, next time, we need to press and hold the left bumper and quickly choose the correct option and then press the Y button. So obviously, again, when we get to that point, I will tell you, let you know, and obviously tell you the answer. But that is what is a little new thing added, just to add that little bit more pressure onto you, which is nice.
She said... So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my own... I hit... Then she just... So I wrote Toko's...
You ready to go? No.
And yet another reasoning then. So make sure to choose why the magazine was hidden. So that is why the magazine was hidden.
That's true.
And what we're going to choose then is Toko this time. So Toko Boyo. Toko. And there we go.
It had to be Toko. Who else would want to hide the...
What do you mean, Hiro? Just tell us.
Truth bullet time. Right, it is going to be Kyoko's examination summary. So again, when we start, press and hold the left bumper, and make sure to choose Kyoko's examination summary, and then shoot the answer just once by Hiro. So not this one. Remember to look out for just once, and that is Yasuhiro talking. There it is, just once. Yeah, well, I accidentally messed that one up. So yeah, obviously we'll just blast through it. That's fine. Again, it doesn't matter if you keep missing. You can just keep going through it. But the purple dialogue does make it a bit trickier now and again. So of course that's what you have to do. Hit the purple dialogue when it comes onto it. There it is. And then shoot just once. There we go. And now we're going to do a Hangman's Gambit.
The Sakura died from Hiro's sink. And remember...
It's not... There's something very Once you understand... Think back. And we found pieces of... If you look...
And what we're going for then is the words chess piece. So chess piece. So we're going to need to find C first. And then E. So find the E, there it is. And then S. P. I want a C-U-P. But no, I don't. P. And then E. And then another E. Whatever it is. It'll come up eventually. Come on, I want a C-U-E. There we go, so that's chess piece. Now I understand.
That's it! The chess pieces! Inside each bottle, there was a monokuma figure holding a different chess piece. And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was...
So, what was left intact at the crime and on the ground.
So we only have evidence for...
There's still no...
Next up isn't just another reasoning. I'm going to choose the option, it was broken. It was broken.
The bottle...
Huh?
And we're now going to present some evidence, and it is going to be the monokuma bottle experiment. So make sure to find the monokuma bottle experiment, press the Y button to give.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko... And what we...
So from...
And for the next reasoning, we're going to choose Sakura's second attacker. So that is Sakura's second attacker. And we're coming up to another bullet time battle. And I think this is the one where at the very end of it we have to choose a different option. So of course we will get used to that. But remember what we're going to do when we start it. We'll press the right bumper to get our positive time going and do the normal as you've been doing normally. A button, Y button. Yes, so this will be it then. So like I said, at the end screen, we're going to press and hold the left bumper and the answer will be locker handprints. And then we can press the Y button, but we have to do it quickly. So just do bullet time battle, and normally as you've been doing it for now. Again, press the right bumper to begin, and then go nuts.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. It's a lie!
So when we get here then, press and hold the left bumper quickly, go to locker handprints, and then press the Y button. And that will shoot that. So that is pretty much, I think, the final in terms of new mechanics added to any of these now. So thankfully, that's all we've got to give too much of a monkeys about. But that one's done. Now we're going to do another truth bullet. Well...
There was... When I saw that...
My fault, Master's fault. Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually... I got so startled, I smacked her...
And when it was all over...
But I just can't catch... Not yet?
Hero's attack. Tell us your story.
And here we go then. So, the first answer is status of Sakura's body. So again, it should be on the same one though. It should be in the middle, so we don't need to change it. Status of Sakura's body. And we need to shoot in front of the shelf by Toko. Or Genocide Jill. So, in front of the shelf. Shoot the purple dialogue, of course. The white noise, whatever you want to call it. But in front of the shelf... Oh, and for me personally, I get the achievement there. There's in front of the shelf, though. I give that a shot. Now, you may get that achievement now. You may get it earlier than me or later than me, depending on how many times that you've replayed any class trials, of course, or anything like that. But if you've been following along with me, you should get it roughly about now. The evidence is going to be the magazine shelf bloodstain. So the magazine shelf bloodstain, press the Y button on that to give.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Then she must have moved the...
And for the next bit of reasoning then, choose I saw it for myself. I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room.
I don't know! I think the fact that
Welcome one and all for another truth bullet. Right, the first answer is going to be Monokuma file number 4, which should be in the middle, so we don't need to change it again. And we need to shoot the option, the shot to her head, from Asahina. Sorry, so Asahina, the shot to her head. There it is, shot to her head, shoot that, and that's the next one done.
Some sort of reaction. Well, about the specific.
Now, it's easy to get confused with this one, but make sure to choose Section A. So, Section A. Section A. And we're going to be doing yet another Hangman's Gambit. We're coming up closer to the end now. But for this next Hangman's Gambit, it's going to be protein drink.
Ugh, that tastes...
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow...
The flavor certainly makes me... Sure. Correct. That wasn't poison. The poison that should have been in...
So, Hangman's Gambit, like I said, the answer is protein drink. So, let us find an R. I'm not sure if these are random or if they'll be the same for you every time, but anyway. So, R and then T. If it's the same, then it's all good. Then E. There it is. And then N for Knob. And then D. And then I. And then N. And that is how you spell proton drink, with the incredible dumps and farts that come after a protein drink.
The poison...
And for the next reasoning, it is going to be a protein drink. So choose a protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they...
And then for the next evidence, what we're going to present is the footprints in the powder. So make sure to choose footprints in the powder.
I got it! The footprints left behind. That's the...
I visit... What's more... And given how...
It was me. The footprints. If you're all gonna find... Yep, I did
The footprints were...
For the next reasoning, we are going to choose Makoto and Hina. So again, importantly, choose Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so yeah.
If the foot...
Well, it's... Why?
That's when you switched out the protein. You're not about... You still don't get honeyed words like fret not...
Don't, but there's still that one
Impossible. What doesn't...
He's right.
Hina.
Waste your time if you...
That story you just... Meaning you went... Can you repeat that
It's the same...
Welcome one and all, it is time for another Tiruthi Bulletti. So it's going to be footprints in the powder, the option that we need to choose. So hold left bumper, go up to footprints in the powder, and we need to choose from section C to section A by Asahina. So make sure when Asahina's talking, from section A to section A. That one, there it is.
No, it's wrong. You said you went to get... But the...
What?
The powder had already been spilled.
Oh, well...
It was... I couldn't have...
Reasoning number, whatever the hell number it is, choose the rec room window.
I got it! It's part of the...
And again for reasoning number a billion, apparently, section A of the shelf. So make sure to choose section A of the shelf.
I got it! The And in reality, if there's no other...
Meanwhile, the...
But how can you... Oh, come!
And another titty truth bullet time. Right, we're going to choose the option empty protein drink, which should be the middle one, so we don't need to change it. And when Byakuya is talking, we need to shoot the rec room was unlocked. So the rec room was unlocked when Byakuya is talking. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. There it is. The rec room was unlocked. Just about got away with that one there.
You remember how there was broken... He also...
If that were the case...
So you asked everyone if... No.
What do you think,
And the next reason then is going to be Sakura. So Sakura, oh baby, when you talk like that, you make my taxes go mad. Shakira is in prison. Why do all rich people avoid paying taxes? But we are going to, sorry, went off the subject a bit there. But we are going to be coming up to the final bullet time battle with Asahina here. So again, from now, press the right bumper, do what you're doing. But we're going to need to change the option at the very end very quickly.
You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
So we're coming up to the end. The answer, we actually don't need to change it. The answer is yellow powder, which should already be there. So that's fine. So press the Y button here. And that is all good. And we're finally on to the last two things before we can do the closing argument and end the chapter. Man, the more we go on, these class trials feel longer and longer and longer.
Powder was yellow. So the powder we... Sakura must have... And when but the powder still got... Is there any problem with my thinking?
But the only
No, you didn't kill her.
So we need to choose someone, and who we're going to choose is Sakura Ogami. So, Macho Woman Randy Sakura. Randy! But that is who you're going to choose. So choose Sakura, and then we're just going to do one more reasoning before we can do the closing argument.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura?
And for the final reasoning then, we're going to choose Sakura wanted to create the locked room. So Sakura wanted to create the locked room. And that is the end of that chapter. Almost the end of that chapter. Because we've now got to go ahead and do the closing argument.
when we found her body. And the... You said... Once you're there... When you...
While everyone...
So...
It is! You have to end...
Okay. So let's do this thing then. So first of all, on the first one, we're going to choose Byakuya looking at Sakura's note. So that is what you need to choose. Again, like I said in previous videos, these images here at the bottom are going to be in a random location, a random order for you. But Byakuya looking at Sakura's note, he's looking all menacey and shifty. I forgot that was Byakuya for some reason. Next up, choose Toko standing in front of the open locker. So there she is. Toko Moloko Chinchoko is standing in front of the open locker, so choose that. Thirdly, choose broken glass with the knight chest piece. So some of these can look very confusing and very samey, but that is the one we need. So broken glass with the chest piece, or chest piece. Next, choose Toko written in blood on the magazine. Should be obvious which one that is. There it is. So Toko written in blood on the magazine. Next up, choose Toko peeking out from the locker. It looks like she's sweating. It's a close-up of her face and she's sweating. There it is. Well, if you're sweating, you need some pills, mate. Chill you out a bit. Some, medication, I mean. Next up, choose a magazine upside down in rack. Should be obvious which one that is because it is a magazine that's upside down. And then next up, choose the broken glass with the queen chest piece. So that's how some of these can look the samey and confusing, especially if you don't have a clue about chess. But that is the one we needed. Next up, choose Sakura's bloody hand holding the Chem C9 bottle. So that's the one, the bloody hand with the Chem C9 bottle. And next up then, choose the Chem C9 bottle being put into a pocket. Pick up a penguin. So there it is, the Chem C9 bottle. There's two different bottles there, very confusing. But make sure it's got Chem C9 on it, that's the one. And then the protein bottle, which has Chem A2 on it, coming out of a pocket. They both look similar, but that's the order you do. Press the Y button and slap it down.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. But of course, Toko had... She jumped out of the locker. But in her... Soon after, she also saw the... This caused her person already knew. And that same someone... And while nobody was looking... was you. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own...
That's what happened? How are you able to uncover the truth?
You still have... That's what you don't understand. When you dismiss other people's...
And you should roughly get about the same amount of coins as long as you haven't messed up too much or anything like that. Obviously we figured out who the blackened is. Monokuma doesn't like it. But, what basically, if you don't want to read all the dialogue or whatever, I'm just going to quickly go through it. So, Monokuma is going to reveal Sakura's real suicide note. So, Sakura basically explains her actions. She was just trying to protect the others. And eventually, Byakuya just bows out of the game. So, basically, he's not on terms now with Monokuma. And obviously, Toko joins him as well. So, basically, Byakuya and Toko join us in trying to stop the killing game. He's obviously not going to be too happy, but since, of course, there's no one to execute, technically, he's going to come up with a special guest. So, somebody's going to get executed. Well, let's see what it is.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive.
But... What? What are you saying?
Hina.
Huh? Huh?
Some...
Why? Why?
Hey! Hey!
What is that? What are you saying?
In other words... Yes, indeed!
What the heck?
Of course! Yep! Too bad! It's true!
Huh?
Unbelievable! Well... Boom! Boom! Phew! Shing!
And?
What are you gonna... Hey! Hey! But hold...
As you know, I've been given... You see, the mastermind took... I couldn't let it be destroyed and as I lived here, I cannot betray those... I've made I've made my... Of course, I understand if you all... My own situation is... Of course, I'm still responsible. Myself. If it can save whatever you think of...
Huh?
Correct. However...
Finally. Hina. What are you gonna do? Uh-oh. Too bad. Huh?
You know? Well...
Oof. How strange. Hey! Phew! Huh?
Don't make me repeat.
What?
It's all clear now.
Hey,
You want me to punish you?
What?
Let's give it.
That laptop literally cost me like 1,500 quid, damn it! And of course, Alter Ego died as well, so that's very sad, but my monies! You annoying douchebag! But anyway, that was the special guest, was Alter Ego. Now, just before leaving, again, if you don't want to look at the dialogue and you just want to know what's going on, basically, Monokuma's going to say Sakura's suicide note had a little bit more to say. So Sakura figured out that the mastermind had actually done something to the students. But Monokuma's going to stop short of telling us exactly what it is. He doesn't exactly want to ruin the surprise, which... I want to know the surprise. Anyway, what's going to happen then with the information, we're basically going to leave and we're going to go in our room for night time. Before we get woken up by Kyoko.
Well? Yep. Hina. Yaha! Too bad. You got... Well?
you. Who? Hey.
Yo, but...
Not possible. Stop talking.
Sorry.
No. Huh? What the heck?
See.
No.
Kyoko?
I said, yeah.
Wait, what?
It's true. Hey. Correct.
You're here to wake... who up? Me or my other friend down below in my sheets? No, just joking. Right, so basically what we're going to do then is go ahead and speak to Kyoko first. Now imagine a pretty girl that's standing over your bed at 3 AM. You ain't going to know what to do, are you? Especially if, as we pursue the word favour right there, especially if, now, if you're a guy, you know exactly what happens. Sometimes, for no reason of your own, it's called... Now, for women that don't know, it's called morning glory, and that is when your woodpecker decides to spring up without you even realizing. So just in case you wanted to know what that was, so imagine if that was happening, there was a 3 a.m. wake-up call by your crush. Damn! Right, so we leave the room, we're automatically going to go upstairs, so don't worry about that. I was just explaining what a woodpecker does in the middle of the night. It's got a mind of its own down there, it does, really does. So... we've gone to the data lab here. Of course, it's going to be unlocked. Monokuma's going to be like, oh, that is unlucky. But we are going to find out who the 16th student was. They're hidden somewhere in the school. We're going to find out who it is.
It's true. Hey, shall we go? Goodbye. Whew. Goodbye. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, the one they call the... Watch out for her.
Oh, man! So, Mukuro Ikusaba, she is the 16th student, and they are hidden somewhere in the school. So, good job there by Kyoko to find that out. And that is exactly what's going to happen for the next 2 chapters. Again, shorter, roughly around the same time, about an hour and a half to 1 hour 40. But they are she is the 16th student. So now what we're going to do for the next 2 chapters is find her. We now get the achievement called 4x-Go for finishing chapter 4. We'll get the Altar Lamp present. And there are now apparently 7 surviving students. But that is basically going to be at the end of that one. It's just going to be dialogue and a few bunch of cutscenes just for the beginning of chapter 5. But that will be that then, guys and gals. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in chapter 5. Big la 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 la. Love.
Let's go.